the original molding that you find.
All right, we're gonna start over because I don't know where we left off. We're back in the event room. This has not changed hardly at all since the last time we were in here, with the exception of all the junk that we've now got stored in here. But I don't think all of this is junk, is it?
No, it's expensive lighting.
Okay, so we committed day one, before we ever even submitted our plans, we ordered our furniture from Restoration Hardware, or RH I think as they go by now. And so you can see we've got a lot of boxes in here. Most of this is the light fixtures. We had to receive the light fixtures. We had a lot of custom order furniture. You had to custom size things. That was long lead time, but it was kind of our way of committing to, we didn't want to get to the end of this project and then say, man, we burned through a lot of our budget. We're gonna start sacrificing on all of the finishes. And so it was very important to us that we were committed day one to the level of finish that was gonna be in this building. And a lot of that was your vision. We've then had to tailor other design choices to meet the standards of the furniture, which has not always been easy. Why don't you give us the lowdown on what all this stuff is supposed to be? What, generally, what do you have for your design?
So with this hotel, it's been pretty difficult because depending on what floor you're on, the ceiling heights vary. On our first floor, we have 16-foot ceiling heights, so I'm needing something larger that hangs down lower so that the scale of that feels right and it doesn't feel so sterile. But in our second floor, we have much lower ceilings, and so I have to go with something that's like a flush mount and drops down only a few inches, or maximum probably 9 inches, to make it feel like it's not.
Yeah, you don't want to hit your head.
Yeah.
So, and that's where I kind of push back a little bit more from like a practicality standpoint, but we also want everything to feel beautiful. And the scale is also very important because our rooms are a good size, but we didn't want to have a tiny little light fixture. Yeah. And so that was a real struggle to balance all of those factors.
Yeah.
Getting the look, getting the feel, getting the right amount of light in each room was really important. So you'll notice we still have bookcases. And so these are the bookcases we were talking about for the bar that we were going to refinish some of them. I think we're going to put mercury glass maybe in the back of them, which will be pretty cool. And it'll be neat to get to repurpose those. I know for me, and I've mentioned this before, that one of the big things that I fell in love with this building was this basement. I mean, it wasn't pretty when we came down here, but I've never been in a basement with ceilings this tall. It doesn't feel like we're in a cave. It feels like we're in a really neat space. It's very usable, a lot of natural light with these windows, and so we're really anxious to get to utilize this space. I wanted to take a minute to interrupt our regularly scheduled programming to let you know we have an email list for anybody who's interested at learning more about the Bookend Hotel. It'll be linked in the first comment below, and we share updates where we're at, when bookings will be available. Those people who sign up will be the first to know. So if you want to stay more in touch and get more details than just in these videos, consider signing up. That's all. I noticed you had a carpet sample.
So this is going to be our hallway carpet. It's kind of gold, and the reason we wanted to bring in that color is because if you know the building at all, the exterior has a really beautiful yellow brick that basically the whole building is made out of, and we wanted to kind of tie the interior of the space with the exterior of the building as well, to bring that history back in.
Yeah.
This is another carpet we'll be using in some of the main spaces as well. They're the same carpet, just different colors. And so this is like a rich kind of maroon, burgundy, that we're gonna be tying in with the gold as well. And so I think that they're gonna go really good together. Whether or not we use either of these in this event room has yet to be determined.
Yeah, I know we were really hoping, or at least I was really hoping to find a carpet tile to use. That way, over the course of time, somebody may spill a drink, we could replace one tile. But unfortunately, we haven't found one that Lauren is happy with.
So somebody could make a lot of money making a carpet tile that is not super modern and looks like it belongs in a commercial or office space, but maybe something that's got a little bit more of like a vintage feel to it. I'm telling you, there's a need, not just here. There are other places, I promise.
I don't know. This is only 1,200 square feet. Someone's going to need to make a lot more square footage of it. So, but anyways, we're very excited about this space. We hope that it gets used by the public. It's going to be neat once it's done. But I understand this probably isn't the meat and potatoes of what you all are looking for. So we're going to mosey on up to the first floor, and we're going to call this cut on this episode. So you're going to have to watch the next episode for the rest of the update if you really want to see the cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back.